TSR Tactician here, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're actually going to be talking about Fortnite Save the World, and I'm wondering, is it worth it or not? I have made it to Twine Peaks and played through the entire game, so I can give my current thoughts on it. But before we do that, I would just like to borrow your time for one tiny second, and let's talk about Article 13. Article 13 is a law or rule being passed by the EU to kind of like, I think it's a copyright law of sorts. Either way, whatever it's doing is it's basically making memes and stuff illegal, and it's going to destroy the internet. And it's also going to make it very difficult for YouTubers in the EU, especially the UK and places like that. YouTubers like Postbox Pat, Dan TDM are going to be affected by it. So if you don't want to see these YouTubers have their channels deleted and stuff like that, I mean, even Ali-A is going to be affected by this. And despite what everyone might think about Ali-A, does he really deserve to have his channel just deleted completely out of existence? And if you know any other UK YouTubers like, I don't know, Dorko, 8-Bit Ryan, Razbowski, anything like that, any YouTubers in the EU are going to be affected by this. And this might remove their channels from YouTube. We need to stop Article 13, because it is going to ruin, literally, the internet for everyone. We cannot have that. So yeah, just sign petitions or whatever online. We're kind of like trying to stop Article 13 from passing, because it is going to destroy the internet as a whole, pretty much. But yeah, without further ado, let's get back into the video. So the current event for Save the World is Love Storm. Love Storm event. What will it do? It will grant you 2 special heroes, Fall in Love Ranger and Anti-Cuddle Sarah or whatever. And yeah, you get quests like these every so often. You also get storyline quests, which grant you V-Bucks and things. And that's the main reason a lot of people buy Save the World. And that is because they get told it's literally a V-Buck farm. And that's kind of because it is. I mean, you get daily quests, which literally give you 50 V-Bucks, sometimes more if it's like, I don't know, a Canny Valley mission, like Mission Specialist, Canny Valley, Plankerton, and Twine Peaks, give you higher V-Buck rewards. But you get V-Buck rewards for doing daily missions. It's how I've got 45 up here. Like, you can't normally get that unless you play Save the World. Because you do get missions which give you that, like, Canny Valley missions give you 75 V-Bucks as a reward. Well, daily missions in Canny Valley. Whatever. You can also get V-Bucks on the map rewards. Sometimes you'll find them in places like Canny Valley, on just some missions. I need to collect these. Give me just a minute. Yeah, sometimes you get things like mission alert rewards with the timestamp next to it. Sometimes missions like these might have some V-Bucks on them. Let's see if we can find one. They're quite rare, but they do happen. And if you find one, do it, because you get V-Bucks as a reward. And like I said, it's a pretty rare chance, not gonna lie. But this is just the Canny Valley map. Like this is, you're gonna get here in the story. Like all this is like end game story. Of course, you've got the Storm King over here. And yeah, then like when you first start off, you're going to be here over here in Stonewood. These are all the missions you can get, even on Storm Shield Defense 10. Stonewood is a very small map. You get limited to only these. Oh, wait a minute. Did I just see it? Yep, 30 V-Bucks. Right, there you go. Sometimes this might happen. You get 30 V-Bucks in a mission. There are many possible missions you can do over here. Oh wait, did I just see another one? Wait a minute. Did I just see another V-Bucks mission? Yep. No, I didn't. I don't think I did. No, I didn't. Oof. But yeah, you sometimes get V-Bucks rewards and things like that. So is Save the World a V-Bucks farm? I'd say so, yes, but is that the reason why you should buy it? No. Save the World is completely different from Battle Royale, and in mine and a personal opinion, as well as a lot of other people's personal opinions, We believe that Save the World should be the main focus of Fortnite and that they should stop focusing so much on Battle Royale. Yes, Battle Royale makes them more money, but this is what Fortnite is. Not a Battle Royale game. This is Fortnite. And this is what they should be focusing on. Yes, you do get characters like Battlehound. Yeah, you have to upgrade and level them up and stuff to get the mask. Then you get Zenith as well. They all get different classes and stuff, and you actually have abilities in Save the World. I'd definitely say Save the World is worth it, but you get like Lynx, who is a ninja, and who has abilities and stuff. But let me just explain. So, in your heroes and your hero loadout, you get ninjas and things. So this is my Outlander attack loadout, with Ragnarok and all these characters in the back. So you get like these team perks which give you special abilities, and you have to have specific requirements in your support squad, which is down here. And like these all benefit my Outlander, which is Ragnarok. And of course this is where the mythic rarity came from. And then my ninja loadout, we got the Enforcer with all these guys. Yeah, I think my ninja loadout is possibly the strongest loadout I have. Then we got my constructor loadout for storm shield defenses. I do tend to help people out with that a lot. Storm shields are, well, let's just say that storm shields are the most interesting and most fun part about Save the World. Like building trap tunnels and things like that is the most fun you will have in this game. And like my soldier loadout over here, we got Carbide, who the white lights originate from here. They should be adding those to Battle Royale in my opinion. But yeah, this is soldier loadout, I've got all these characters. And then my farming loadout with Outlanders. But basically your loadouts, and oops, I've got to change my loadout back to Ninja. There we go. But yeah, Save the World is very worth it in my opinion. Like especially with storm shield defenses and things like that. I guess I will teach you guys a bit about Save the World as well. So let's jump into a mission. I recommend being a constructor for this, but we're going to go for these V-Bucks over here. We're just going to do a Stonewood V-Bucks mission. I need to do Stonewood missions anyway. So yeah. Sometimes your missions will vary. Sometimes you've got to build the radar grid, which is what my LTM was originally based off of. Sometimes you've got to save survivors. Sometimes you've got to, I don't know, shoot an Atlas laser into the sky. I can solo these missions. I don't need help. I'm pretty sure my thing's on private, so... eh. Either way, we're going to do a Save the World mission. This is going to be raw, unedited video as well. So if anything goes wrong in the video, you will see it. But either way, I just want this to be legit gameplay of Save the World with no edits or anything, just to show you what the game is like. And I guess I'll talk about the game while it's worth it. Now, constructors have this thing called base, and that is their main ability. You might want to learn more about that when you're actually playing Save the World with storm shield defenses, because that's where they're going to become most useful. Soldiers are very helpful twine peaks. Early game, I'd say soldiers are the most useless class in the game. By a long shot.
Apocalyptic stand by for an important weather alert.
But yeah, late game, I definitely say soldiers
Lars is standing by to gather storm intel, Commander.
Early game, like
launch that
Stonewood and all that lot.
Fill her up if you'd be so kind.
You're not gonna get very good
We're
soldiers.
headed your way.
Soldiers are terrible early.
Make sure to collect any blue glow you see.
Late game, I'd say, is definitely where soldiers start to shine. And if you're wondering, can you use your Battle Royale skin in Save the World? No. You can only use a skin from Battle Royale if they are already in Save the World. For example, Carbide is a soldier class. If I wanted to use Omega, I couldn't, because Omega simply does not exist in Save the World. We can get sword stuff in Save the World and a lot more weapons. Like you even get lance spears, things like that. I mean, technically I've got the Scar, but you can have like elemental buffs on it and stuff, which I think is really cool. You get character abilities, like since I'm a ninja, I can do stuff like this. And the blue fire trail is one of my team perks. Wait, no, it's my sports. Yeah, I have to locate Lars's van, but I'm gonna defend the survivor because it's always nice to do side quests outside of your main objective as well. You know, it's just a very fun game.
like you.
I personally think Save the World is better than Battle Royale, but not much better. Save the World, it needs work. And the reason for that is because Epic's design team is most likely working on Twine Peaks' storyline right now, which I feel like will be released on the free release of Save the World. Oh, there's just a random survivor walking around. Why don't we just go rescue them?
I can't believe it.
Thank you. Thank you for the free loot. Right, so we need to go find Lars's van. So that is the quest for this mission. Sorry, survivor, I'm not going to be saving you. That's not my mission. Oh yeah, Durburger is also going to save the world. But as you can see, I'm doing these really weird double jumps and the quadruple jumps. The quadruple jump comes from Wukong. It's a team perk you get for ninjas after buying the Wukong from the event store. But ninjas automatically get a double jump anyway. Just because, you know, they're ninjas. But, let's see. Is the Durburger with feet in this Durburger building? I don't think he is. That's depressing. Very depressing. Yeah, he's not. The Durburger has feet, if you didn't know. Yeah, can we get, like, Save the World galleries in Battle Royale, please? Because, like, this Durburger stuff is really good. Anyway, back to looking for the van. Another thing about Save the World that you should probably know is you've got to craft your stuff. So, occasionally you will find ores. For example, there's coal up here. Let's see if we can mine this. You could build up to it, but make sure you don't break it. I'm just going to jump. We've got some rough ore over here. We've also got some quartz, which is also very helpful. Traps are the most useful weapon in Save the World. If you can even make... Traps get very expensive. As you can see, we've got some silver up here. This is used to make silver and tier 2 guns and swords and things. Anything tier 2 weapon related, apart from traps, so any weapons that are tier 2 will be crafted using silver. Tier 4 and 5 is where you get to choose what resources you get out of, which is Shadow Shard and Obsidian at tier 4, and tier 5 is Sun Shard and Bright Core. Is it Bright Core or is it Bright Ore? I'm not sure. I don't actually have Bright Core. I'm just going to call it Bright Ore right now. Sorry if I get his name wrong. But either way, you will start to find higher level ores in late things. Ah, Drake enjoyed the party, nice. Yeah, Save the World is a lot easier if you have people with you that are a very similar power level to you. I am currently power level 81. But my Stonewood missions will limit me at power level 22, sorry. Because that's the maximum power level for Stonewood. Drake is in Canny Valley at the moment, I'm in, obviously, Twine Peaks. But, you know, we still haven't found Lars's van. Speaking of the devil.
Add blue glow to prepare for
ability,
liftoff.
drone deploy, and let's take down these huts. They're gonna get in my way of building. You are map capped depending on your area, so in Stonewood you'll be map capped at 2000 wood, stone and metal. Plankerton will cap you at oh, hi Dragon. Yeah, Plankerton will cap you at 3000 max, Canny at 4000, and Twine at 5000. Draken is also a ninja. Same ninja as me. We've almost got the same support squad, so yeah, basically. I'm just a much higher level.
I'll just be here to like say stuff.
Yeah. So the thing with Save the World is most missions you do will be tower defense, kind of like this one. You gotta defend the van.
Basically. are other missions as well along with this one.
Yeah,
There
there are loads of...
Survivors,
Yeah, I
Radar
did say there were
Bridge,
other missions
and
earlier.
more.
But most missions in
So-
Save the World will be tower defense.
Yeah.
And tower defense,
one that you
honestly,
have-
is possibly the most fun mission in the game because it keeps you active. I'd say storm shields are the most fun, especially.
Yeah, they're fun to make.
Storm shields can be very difficult though.
Yeah, later on when you get when you finish your storm shield 6, you'll be able to carry on 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yeah.
And when you reach
The
10,
plot will only
you're
take you up
able
to storm
to
shield
get
6.
50 V-Bucks.
But there are not canon versions of the storm shields as well, so defense 7 through 10. They can be done as well, but they're a lot more challenging. And especially with Swine 2, because you've got to install a new amplifier every storm shield. That's ridiculous. And an amplifier is kind of just like another tower you have to defend, but with like less health or whatever.
Alright, I'll take over this part.
Yeah, amplifier is the hardest part about the storm shields. Because you've got to build a lot more defenses for them.
What about the storm shields? Basically, every storm shield you get 100 V-Bucks, along with 150 if you complete the 10. And then you have the daily missions, which you get every single day when the item shop restocks. They can stack up to 3, and they give you 50 V-Bucks per daily mission. And they consist of destroying fire trucks,
Serious?
killing husks at certain classes, and many more.
Yeah,
Now,
husks have specific classes in Save the World. Like you'll find lobbers, you'll find beehives on their heads, and especially the dreaded myth monsters.
Exactly.
Or should we say, smashers, mainly blasters, takers, and flingers. You can easily identify a myth monster because they do not look like a normal husk, and they're a pain in the
They
backside.
have different shapes. They have the same color.
Yeah, the only one that looks
And-
exactly like a husk is a blaster, and those are the most aggravating. Smashers are also really annoying. Takers just want to kill you.
Yeah.
And flingers are just basically a lobber, but instead of throwing bombs, they throw husks.
And here's the time that these mist monsters usually spawn around in your game. It starts off as a smasher in Stonewood. Then it goes to the taker. Then after that it goes to blaster. Then
Yeah, flingers are introduced in Plankton.
all the mist monsters are introduced.
So the myth monsters, smashers, and takers are introduced in the story of Stonewood. And then right towards the very end of Stonewood, you'll encounter blasters, and you won't encounter flingers until Plankton.
Basically.
If you're seeing my float ability right now, this is an ability Lynx actually has, and any ninja can get it as long as Lynx is in the support squad, and they have kunai skills.
We'll explain how to work out the hero loadouts.
I've already explained hero loadouts.
Oh, you have?
Yeah.
Then we'll explain
Alright,
other
I have
things.
some blue glow, so let's start the mission.
Alright, but
Build a door.
along with those daily missions I was talking about, you have you just have regular missions. Regular missions can give you 30 V-Bucks if for certain, or
Defend the
and
van.
about these ones is that they progressively get harder, but the rewards are always the same. So by completing,
We've got a bonus in play.
Yeah, eventually this will become less of an efficient V-Bucks farm. Like, early collection book will get you 500 V-Bucks, which is really good. But I don't think it will ever give you more than that in the collection book, and V-Bucks are very rare as well. So,
along with
if you're aiming to get V-Bucks in the collection book, don't. Just let it kind of happen. Unless you're like very early game, because you get 500 pretty early on. Like page 4
and then
stone.
daily rewards. Daily rewards can consist of different items that get in your inventory. And sometimes you can earn V-Bucks up from like 150 to like 1,000.
See a lobber, I'm gonna take it out. Whoa boy, there is a lot of Husks over there. Not as much as you'll find in a Storm Shield, but still a lot. Yeah. I'd say the most fun class in the game to play is the Outlander. The Soldier is also pretty fun to play. Ninjas are really fun as well, just because you get to jump all over the place. I say Constructors are the least fun, but I definitely say they are the best class in the game when handling Storm Shield. Especially Storm Shield. Because you are, let's just be real here. Twine Peaks, you aren't going to beat Storm Shield with a ninja. You aren't. It's like ninjas, I'd say, are the best class in the game, very early game. So like Stonewood and Mid-Punch, is the best class. Canny Valley is where you're going to start relying on Constructors and Soldiers. Outlanders are good across the entire game. Soldiers are pretty useless in Stonewood, but when you get to places like Twine Peaks, Soldiers are very, very good. Because Soldiers are the tankiest class in the game, to the point of even having more health than the Constructor. But yeah, Soldiers are the tank class, pretty much. And they mainly focus around guns, because Ninjas mainly focus around melee. But that used to be the case. I'm not sure about it at any. However, just use whatever guns or swords or whatever you like. I am most of the time a melee user, but I do use guns. I don't like shooting guns, really. I just find melee to be more efficient.
Bonus challenge success! Good job, team!
I'm gonna go look for more blue glow. Blue glow is like this really annoying
I think we'll need a little more blue glow
that you need every
Add blue glow and get ready to defend the van.
And it's this
Put the switch when you're ready.
Most of the time, you need blue glow to like complete a mission. Like things like build the radar grid and the survivor missions do not require blue glow. You can get blue glow from anomalies like this, but I am not going to be doing that because there is literally blue glow like right down here. Storm shields do not require blue glow either. Oh, I found a Sega. Yeah, like I said earlier, you do have to craft everything, including ammo. But you can find ammo boxes, which are also very helpful. However, most of the time you'll realize you're pretty stocked up on ammo, so...
Defend the van!
Alright. Time to defend the van again. Alright, so this time the Husks are going to be approaching from the
We've
north
got a bonus in play.
and the west.
West,
But there's one in the north, so yeah, they're going to be approaching from the west, so... I'm going to take care of the ones down here, because they're annoying. You can also build trap tunnels to basically win the game for you, but you have to have high level traps and a very high ability stat or tech stat. Because that will increase not only your ability damage, which is why I call it your ability stat, but also your tech damage, which is traps, pretty much. But yeah, trap damage needs to be high, because when trap damage is high, you can basically win the game with traps. Like, you don't even need to shoot the Husks if your traps are high enough level. Just build a good trap tunnel and it's an instant victory.
And also, we need maps. Sure, in Battle Royale, you need them as well, but...
yes. Build fight. You cannot go up against other players in Save the World. Like, I think that in Battle Royale, you should personally have the rule upgrade system that is in Save the World, as you can already did with the Fort up here. Did I just hear a smasher? I believe I did.
Yeah, I called it.
Sure can be you.
But yeah. With Save the World, you don't need to get into crazy build fights. Because the Husks literally cannot shoot you. Unless there's like one Husk. There's like 2 Husks that can shoot you. I mean, technically mobbers count, but I mean, there's not much point. And you also have a ton of health in Save the World. You also have the energy meter, but that's used for ability damage. Oh god, Draken. You won't remember this because it wasn't out at the time. But I remember playing Save the World when sprinting took away energy.
Oh yeah, I wasn't playing that, but I would.
Yeah, originally in Save the World, sprinting took away energy, but they changed that to kind of cater to the Battle Royale players. Like, they're trying to make this fit for Battle Royale players, but what I think they should be doing is stop doing that, and they should make it focus on the Save the World community as it is. Because, like, at the moment they're kind of killing Save the World by, like, Epic Games itself is killing Save the World. Don't forget me wrong, Hero Loadout is great and stuff, but Epic Games, since they're focusing too much on Battle Royale, there's a lot of bugs and things in Save the World that aren't getting fixed. I'm not saying don't go buy Save the World, I am saying buy Save the World. Even if you're only buying it for the V-Bucks, which I recommend don't buy it purely for the V-Bucks. I recommend buying Save the World if you're going to play it. If you're buying it purely for the V-Bucks, just buy V-Bucks. This is a whole nother game you're playing. This isn't Battle Royale. This is something completely different.
But exactly the reason why I got Save the World was because
the reason I got Save the World is because I wanted my Fortnite to be complete. I wanted to play what Fortnite was supposed to be. And that is why I bought Save the World back in season 4. Like very late season 4.
yeah.
Launch in 3,
But yeah, Save the World is a very good game.
liftoff!
Despite what you might think about it or hear about it and how it gets very repetitive,
Bonus challenge
it
success!
does.
Good
But
job,
when,
team!
if it gets repetitive, just stop playing for a while and come back after a while, because this game is incredible. And I just broke my balls. God damn it.
Yeah.
But this game is incredible.
Don't like the game, just make sure you log in every day so you get those.
Yeah. So I'd say that's our video on Save the World. Is the game worth it? Yes, 100%. And I guess we'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.